As soon as I get it, I'm gonna control. We looked at if we cross our feet and he tries to bridge, obviously we just need to push the head. Okay? So from this position, I'm always gonna grab the hands and I want an initial grip. I don't care if he puts his hand on my arm, go for it, it's no problem. I put my chin down. Foot in the hip, I fall to the weak side and I have a high lower hook. If my ear to his ear, if he can get my foot out, he escapes. If he can get his head out, he escapes. So if I stay here and now I squeeze my elbows and knees, if he tries to move, he's almost immobilized, like side control, okay? But now all I need to do is push, get my hand out, and go fist over fist. Don't use your fingers. Now shoot your hands out like Wolverine, and now just pull that right elbow back. If we need more power, I put my head to this side and pull back, but you shouldn't need it. But you know, rainy day stuff. So now, if we have a look, I'll just quickly add something in. Eventually, you're gonna get some strong dudes that will grab your thumb or fingers. It's just a reality. So once I grab, I want to be controlling his hands. This would be the most important. How are you, buddy? So once I control his hand here, if I fall to my side and I'm going for my choke, ultimately he only has one hand to grab my hand. So if he was this crazy strong dude and he grabbed my thumb, the thumb is what I'm worried about, and he pulls that down, it actually makes it quite easy for me to lock. So it has one point of failure, and he grabs and he pulls that down because my chin wasn't on it. So I fight it, so he's pulling, and now I put this foot over. Now a lot of guys keep it here, but now he'll get his hand back in. Like, it takes him a little bit, get your hand back in. Yeah, he gets his hand back in. So when I'm here and he pulls my hand down because he got my thumb or something, and I didn't have my chin on it, I'm gonna keep fighting it, and now I'll put this over. But my foot goes behind his lower back, and I squeeze my knee in. So now if you get that hand back in, that ain't coming back in. No. And now you're just a sitting duck. So I'll bring my head up tight, grab here, get the finish. Always one hand. Like, if it's no hands, don't use two hands. That would be foolish. One hand versus the neck is enough, okay? So again, from this position, we're trying to control the variables like a scientific experiment. Like, that's the whole point of jiu-jitsu. You control, position before submission. So from this position, as I fall down to my kill position, I haven't got here in time. So he's grabbed my hand or something. So I'm gonna keep trying to choke him like crazy, keeping my head down, but then I'll just extend my arm and go leg over. Normally, if I've got normal hooks, you have to be really flexible to do this, but when you've got a high hook, my hips are escaped, they're nearly up to his head, so that anyone with the shortest legs can do it easy. I can put my leg over the top of his head. So you can go here, and then we tuck it under his back with our toes, and my knees squeeze. So if he will not escape. Now, thumb in shallow, pin the wrist. I'm grabbing the back of his trap, pin the wrist, and pull that elbow back. Okay? Simple, simple stuff. But this leg trap will lead to our next two submissions. Then, like, if you guys don't finish from the back, you've just forgotten one of these. You should always finish. But we'll just look at two alternative attacks that I use all the time. Actually, we'll do 4 total because we'll spend about 5 minutes each. But just give it a practice like we did with that.